Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So the whole idea of being a loner is something that's been around way before the internet, but it just so happens that because we are in a more connected world, we actually spend more times by ourselves than we are around people, at least physically. And so today I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on this because I myself am a loner, and so some people can refer to it as being shy, or the more common phrase is introverted, and in some cases people might even say you're antisocial. And there's definitely some truth in all of those things. And so the way I see it is that all of us have both an introverted and an extroverted side. Now, the majority of people around the world and cultures prefer more people who are extroverted. However, there's definitely power to be had if you are more of a loner, introverted type of person. Because the best definition that I've seen for this is people who are more introverted get more energy when they're by themselves, and people who are extroverted get more energy when they are around other people. So the main advantages that I see with being a loner is the first and most important thing is that you have more time to think. You know, you have less distractions because there's less people around you, there's less opinions, and so you have more time to focus on your thoughts and what you want to do. So that's why if you see a lot of people who are geeks, or especially people who are creatives, most of the times they are loners and they prefer to be more by themselves, especially when they're in that mode of creating or problem solving. Now, if you are leaning towards more the extroverted side, then that's probably not where you spend most of your time. And that's not to say that there aren't extroverts who aren't creatives and who don't spend time thinking. But if you just think about it logically, if you have more time by yourself, you could actually think clearer and better because of the fact that there are no other distractions. That's first and foremost. Now, the other advantage of being a loner is that you don't really depend on other people to do something. You know, to where when you are an extrovert, there's always other people you have to coordinate with, you have to get their buy-in on, and there's so many different opinions and arguments that arise from that. And so it's definitely more challenging in that area. And so those are the two main benefits and the powers that I see that comes with being an introvert, and our ability to clearly think, and then secondly to take action much quicker without having to get approval from other people. For serious YouTubers, check out TubeBuddy, the premier tool news at GeekOutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below. Now, the disadvantage of this whole loner approach is that we as humans and most animals around the world, we're actually built to be tribal. You know, it's actually a survival instinct, you know, going back to the prehistoric days to where if you are by yourself and you're not in a tribe or a pack, you're normally not going to survive. But nowadays, we don't actually need people around us to actually survive, but we still need them because we are social beings, you know, so you still need that. And so that's why I think in order for you to be a loner, that doesn't mean you're going to be alone all the time. That just means you're going to spend the majority of your times by yourself. And then when you do spend time with other people, it's going to be on a limited basis, whether it's physical or virtual. So those are my thoughts on being a loner. There's definitely a lot of things and that you could take out of that. You know, I would say the power of introverts, the power of being a loner. But there's also the reality of that you're definitely going to need to have some people around in one way or another, you know. And so those are my thoughts on that. If you had any of your own ideas, whether you are a loner or more of an extrovert, you should leave that in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, share, like, and subscribe. If you're a creative geek like me, and you want to get exclusive access to more content that I don't put out here publicly on my YouTube channel, then join my Gold Content Creators group, where you're going to get content like this and more for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators group.